Right now, someone somewhere is telling you that you can't do it, that you're not enough, that your dreams are too big. Maybe it's your family, maybe it's your friends, maybe it's even yourself. But I want you to listen closely, because the very thing they doubt is the fire inside you. And if you ignite it, if you step forward despite their disbelief, you will shock the world, and most importantly, you will shock yourself. Today, I'm going to show you how to take every doubt, every rejection, every you can't, and turn it into the unstoppable force that builds your life. Watch closely, because what you're about to hear will change everything you thought was possible. They don't believe in you. They laugh when you dream. They roll their eyes when you speak about your goals. Maybe it's your family. Maybe it's your friends. Maybe it's the world at large. And yes, maybe it's even the voice inside your head that whispers doubt when you lie awake at night. That voice, that disbelief, that weight pressing on your chest, it's real and it hurts. But here's the truth that will change your life if you let it. Disbelief is not a wall. It is a mirror. It reflects where you are, but it also points toward where you must go. Every great transformation, every massive success story begins in the silence of being unseen. It begins when the world does not believe, and yet you decide to act anyway. That is the birthplace of identity. That is the birthplace of unstoppable discipline. That is the birthplace of power. Look at your life right now. Really look. Not where you want to be, not where others say you should be. Look at the raw, unfiltered reality of your days. The moments when you feel alone. The times when your effort goes unnoticed. The times when you work, you grind, you sacrifice, and it seems like nobody sees, nobody cares, nobody believes. That reality is heavy, it is crushing, it is unfair, and it is the exact environment that will forge you into someone extraordinary if you allow it. See, the human brain is designed to keep you safe, not great. It wants comfort, it wants routine, it wants approval. But your destiny, the life you are capable of, the strength that is latent inside you, does not live in comfort. It does not exist in routine. It cannot be achieved through permission. It cannot be built with someone else's approval. You cannot wait for others to believe in you. Because if you do, you will never step into the fullness of your potential. Belief, true belief, must come from inside. It must come from a core decision that no matter the world, no matter the doubt, you will act, you will persist, and you will grow. Every day you are faced with choices that define who you are becoming. When you wake up, do you rise with intention, or do you roll out of bed and drift into distraction? When you speak, do you speak with conviction, or do you cave to the approval of others? When the work feels too heavy, the results too slow, the recognition too far away, do you quit, or do you tighten your focus and keep moving forward? These daily choices, seemingly small, are not small at all. They compound, they layer. They build the identity that will determine the magnitude of your success and the depth of your fulfillment. Pain is inevitable. Struggle is inevitable. Rejection is inevitable. And yet, these are not signs that you are failing. These are the training ground for greatness. Pain is your teacher. Struggle is your coach. Rejection is the feedback that tells you where you need to grow. Those moments when your heart is heavy, when your spirit feels crushed, when the weight of doubt presses on you, those are the exact moments when you are being forged. When you endure, when you persist, when you refuse to let the fear of what others think dictate your actions, that is the moment your nervous system begins to condition itself for greatness. That is the moment your identity begins to evolve from ordinary to extraordinary. Most people never understand this. They see the pain and they complain. They see the struggle and they avoid. They see rejection and they shrink. But you listening right now, you have the opportunity to be different. You have the chance to transform pain into fuel, struggle into strength, and rejection into clarity. Every setback is a setup. Every failure is a lesson. Every doubt cast by another is a reflection of their own limitations, not yours. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your identity. And that is where most people fail. They chase the goal, but they never grow the self that can achieve it. You must build your identity first. You must cultivate a mindset that thrives under pressure, that acts with discipline even when motivation is fleeting, that remains steady when fear and uncertainty scream for your surrender. That is the work. That is the training. And that is what separates those who merely wish from those who achieve. Imagine for a moment a life where no one believes in you. A life where doors are closed, where support is absent, where the world's doubt weighs on you. Now imagine taking every ounce of that doubt and converting it into energy. Every no becomes a fuel. Every you can't becomes a challenge. Every why bother becomes a test you pass with strength and resilience. That is the mindset of champions. That is the posture of leaders. That is the power you are capable of activating inside yourself today. Discipline is not about punishment. Discipline is about identity. Discipline is about conditioning your mind and nervous system to act regardless of emotional state, because emotions are fleeting. Motivation is temporary, consistency is eternal. When you train your nervous system to perform under discomfort, when you teach your body and mind to remain calm and focused in the chaos, you unlock personal power that is unstoppable. And this is not theoretical. This is physiological. This is chemical. This is how human beings create miracles in their own lives. Ask yourself, who do you want to become? Not what do you want to achieve, but who do you want to be when nobody is watching, when the cameras are off, when the applause is silent? That is the question that matters. Because the actions you take when nobody is watching are the ones that define you. And those actions, repeated over time, compound into mastery, authority, and influence that cannot be taken away. That is the formula of real success, the type that lasts, the type that cannot be bought or borrowed. The voice of doubt will not go away. The people who underestimate you will continue to exist. The circumstances that feel heavy and unfair will persist. And that is exactly why you must rise above them, because the world rewards those who act despite fear. It does not reward the fearful. The world celebrates those who persist despite adversity, not those who wait for perfect conditions. So start today, right now. Commit to one action that moves you closer to the person you want to be. Maybe it is showing up when you don't feel like it. Maybe it is speaking your truth when everyone else is silent. Maybe it is pushing your limits physically, emotionally, or mentally. Whatever it is, do it, because each small step reinforces identity. Each act of courage rewires your nervous system for resilience. Each moment of consistency strengthens the habits that will carry you through the toughest challenges life will throw at you. Do not seek validation. Do not wait for approval. Do not let the opinions of others dictate your path. They are not living your life. They are not paying your price. They are not enduring your struggles. And they certainly are not carrying your dreams. Only you can claim that responsibility. Only you can commit to the growth, the discipline, the preparation, the relentless pursuit of the life that matches the potential you were born with. Understand this, the person you are becoming is not measured by applause or recognition. It is measured by your ability to remain steadfast, focused, and resilient when the world doubts you. It is measured by your capacity to endure, to act, and to thrive in the absence of support. This is where true personal power resides, not in the spotlight, not in approval, not in temporary praise, but in identity forged in solitude, in discipline built under pressure, in courage tested by adversity. Every day you delay, every day you hesitate, every day you rely on external validation, you are trading away power that belongs to you. Every day you choose to act, to persist, to train, to learn, and to grow, you are claiming the life that was always yours to build. Nothing and no one can stop you except the limits you accept. And here is the most powerful truth of all. Nobody can believe in you more than you can believe in yourself. That internal belief is invincible. That internal fire is unstoppable. That internal commitment is unbreakable. Once you embrace it, once you act on it, once you condition your body, mind, and spirit to live in alignment with it, the external world no longer matters. Doors open, opportunities arrive, challenges transform into stepping stones, doubt transforms into fuel, pain transforms into power, struggle transforms into identity. So rise up today. Take control of your life. Train your mind, train your body, train your nervous system. Refuse to be defined by the disbelief of others. Refuse to be limited by their perception. Refuse to be constrained by temporary setbacks. Commit to yourself. Commit to the vision. Commit to the relentless pursuit of growth, mastery, and contribution. This is your life. This is your moment. This is your power. Claim it and never let it go. Because the moment you stop needing others to believe in you, the moment you stop shrinking to fit small expectations, the moment you decide that your pain, struggle, and rejection will be transformed into unstoppable momentum, that is the moment you become truly free. That is the moment you step into personal power. That is the moment you become the architect of your destiny. That is the moment you become the leader, the warrior, the champion you were always meant to be. Watch this. Absorb this. Commit to action. Train your mind, your body, and your spirit. Push through discomfort, embrace struggle, build identity, harness discipline, and step into the life you were born to live. And now, listen closely, because this is the moment that changes everything. The world may not believe in you. They may doubt you. They may even laugh at your vision. But none of that matters. What matters is the fire inside you, the part of you that refuses to settle for mediocrity, the part of you that knows you are capable of greatness even when no one else can see it. That fire is your identity. That fire is your power. That fire is the force that will push you forward when everyone else turns away. Today, I want you to make a choice that no one else can make for you. A choice to stop shrinking to fit small expectations. A choice to stop asking for approval. A choice to take full ownership of your life, your future, and your destiny. From this moment forward, you are no longer a prisoner of disbelief. You are no longer a victim of doubt. You are a warrior, a creator, a force of nature moving through the world with clarity, discipline, and unstoppable energy. Remember this: the pain you felt, the struggle you've endured, the people who doubted you, they were never obstacles. They were the furnace forging the version of you that cannot be stopped. They were the pressure shaping diamonds inside you. And now the only thing left to do is act. Step forward, step bold, step into the life you were born to live. No excuses, no waiting, no fear. The fire is inside you. Light it, burn through every doubt, and show the world what happens when someone refuses to be limited, refuses to quit, and refuses to compromise on their destiny. Your time is now. Your power is unstoppable. Your life is waiting. Go claim it.